Yeah. 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 Today's lecture will be Probation of Offenders Act. It's a very interesting act. How to probation of what is the probation? Some कोई आदमी गुनाह किया है, he has committed the offense, he has been convicted, but having regard to his good conduct, the magistrate or a session judge would like to warn him, look here, young man, your age is, you are done, this is a first time offender, having regard to your good behavior, your family background, nature of the offense, nature of your age, I am giving you a firm warning. The warning, releasing you on probation, releasing you on a bond. It's a warning, a reprimand to improve the behavior of the accused person who has been convicted. He may not be required to go to jail, but he may be, the magistrate or a court of session will take a bond from him. You will behave properly for a period of 3 years, 5 years, 1 year, 2 year. Failing which, if they notice that something, any change in your behavior, you are back to square one, you will again be taken into custody. You will be asked to undergo punishment which has been given to you, maybe whatever punishment prescribed by law under the Indian Penal Code or whatever statutes. तो यहाँ पे एक चांस दिया जाता है, because our system is of law is a reformative system, not a retributive system. ऐसा नहीं कि not a Islamic law कि चोरी किया तो हाथ तोड़ दीजिए या मर्डर किया तो कत्ल किए दीजिए एंड ऑर्गन निकाल दीजिए. नो, इट्स नॉट सो. ही शुड बी रिफॉर्म. He should be reformative system. He must be given the opportunity of coming back to the society as a social animal. So we have learned earlier. See, the CRPC contains certain provisions. One was when you open the 360 CRPC was in the same line which we had read earlier. To recapitulate your memory, एक बार देख लीजिए 360 के अंदर. Way back in the CRPC, this was added. Thereafter, this means this is a procedural provision in CRPC, and probation of offenders is a substantive legislation containing more specific provision. 360 खोलेंगे तो आपको मालूम पड़ जाएगा. Yes, 360 CRPC खोल लीजिए. We had cursorily gone through this provision. I will not again repeat it. आपका ध्यान मैं ले लेता हूं उसके अंदर. See, order to release on probation of good conduct after admonition. Admonition mean एक धमकी देने का उसको प्यार से improve your behavior. So I will not read this section. We already read it out earlier. इसी line के ऊपर Probation of Offenders Act दिया गया. We'll read out the entire provisions, totally 19 sections. How the act, how it operates. तो इसके अलावा 360 के अलावा you had read earlier the provisions of in the CRPC during the trial. Both the parties have a right to settle the matter across, isn't it? Both the magistrate or a court of law can give lesser punishment to the parties. That provision, you know, that is a plea bargaining section. That is a chapter number 21A. उसको भी ध्यान दीजिए. Where settlement is possible between the parties, where parties are allowed to explore possibilities of a settlement, where the accused person agrees that he has committed the offense, and he bargains with the court and the complainant that please accept some compensation, and he undertakes to undergo some punishment, maybe half the punishment or quarter punishment, or request the court to release him on probation by virtue of section 265A से लेकर ये provision contain 265L तक हैं. इसको I think this we have gone through this. I won't again repeat it here. You know, the plea with regard to plea bargain provisions are applicable to offenses which do not exceed 7 years of punishment under the law. Below 7 years up to 7 years. Above 7 years plea bargain के purview में नहीं आते. 7 years less रहेगा तो the matters can be compromised where the accused person agreeing to give some compensation to the complainant and also readily agreeing to undergo some punishment half the sentence or quarter of the sentence, one-fourth sentence, or invoking the provisions of Section 360 or Probation of Offenders Act, that is 265E disposal of a course के अंदर लिखा गया है. We have gone through the last time. I won't again repeat it. Okay? इसको ध्यान में रख लीजिए आप. 265A Section 360, and now today we are dealing with the Probation of Offenders Act 1958. इसका पहले preamble check कर लीजिए आप. This is an act to provide for release of offenders on probation or after due admonition and for matters connected therewith. So admonition का मतलब मालूम हो गया? Yes, it's a firm warning given by the court or a reprimand to improve your behavior. Is also called a person has to it's remonstrating his earlier acts and deeds, which you all know that here. Now this contains very brief section 19. I will run through the entire act. We'll have a question answer session. आप देख लीजिए. Please open your Bear Act, starting from a short title. Section 1 check कर लीजिए. The act may be called the Probation of Offenders Act 1958. That is the act passed by the Parliament as well as state government, under the concurrent list CRPC के अंदर, pursuant to Article 264 of the Constitution. We know that here in the concurrent power, both the concurrent list, both the central government and the state government can enact the law. That I have already discussed from the very outset at the beginning of the lecture. So we need not go to that. Now, it extends to whole of India. Now, earlier it was excluded in the state of Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. Now, Jammu and Kashmir is a part of India with effect from Act 34 of 192019. So it applies to even the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Number 3, subclause 3, it shall come into force in a state on such day as the state government by notification the official gazette appoint, and different dates may be appointed for different parts of the state. So the East state, because law and order being a state subject under the Constitution, under the scheme of the Constitution, where the legislative distribution of work is assigned to the Parliament and legislature. It is the will of each state, depending on from which time and what date the act is required to be brought into force. That is left to the discretion of each state. Now, definition में आ जाइए. In this act, unless the context otherwise required, so meaning code means CRPC, the Criminal Procedure Code 1890, ये old act है, अभी आ गया. इसका मतलब it has to be replaced by the 1973 Act 2 of 1974. The old act, the first earlier CRPC has been there, because this act is there from the year 1958. इसीलिए 1958 में 1974 Act was not there. The CRPC which was in existence was the earlier CRPC, which has now been repealed. All of you know that. That is. Then next is a probation officer. Who is the probation officer? Who will be keeping a watch and vigil on the offender after being convicted, who takes the indulgence and he takes advantage of the purview of this act. Number 1, probation officer mean an officer appointed to be a probation officer or recognized as such under Section 13. So Section 13 of the present act tells you who are the probation officers. एक brief glance देख लीजिए. Section 13 में अभी से मालूम हो जाएगा. What is the rule? Probation officer under this act shall be, number 1, a person appointed to be a probation officer by the state government or recognized as such by the state government. So each state government, the law and judiciary department will give these particulars, and the state of Maharashtra, state of Gujarat, each state of Bihar, each state passes a legislation in this regard, appointing a probation officer under the act. B, a person provided for the purpose by a society recognized in this behalf by the government. A person provided for this purpose by a society recognized in this behalf by the state or recognized. So it's a state government appoints a person. It may be an institution or a society which is recognized under the Societies Registration Act, or maybe under which is a legal entity under the law. Number two, see, देखिए, in any exceptional case, any other person who, in the opinion of the court, is fit to act as a probation officer in a special circumstances of the case. In case the state government has not appointed any probation officer, ultimately the court has the discretion to appoint any person as a fit person, like appointing a guardian ad litem, like appointing a next friend of the minor, or a person of unsound mind. If the state government, by virtue of its rules, not appointed, the privilege will fall upon the court to appoint such person. Number 2A, court which passes an order under section 4, or a district magistrate, or the district in which the offender for the time being resides, may at any time appoint any probation officer in place of the person named in the supervision officer. So it is the discretion and privilege of the court appoints who the officer, or a district magistrate. It may be a collector in the city of Bombay, or places. A collector is a district magistrate wherever there are no civil courts or criminal courts. He is the person who appoints it. Explanation check karo aap. For the purpose of this section, a presidency town shall be deemed to be a district, and a chief presidency magistrate shall be deemed to be the district magistrate of that area. So यहाँ पे आपने पढ़ चुका है who is a presidency magistrate under section 678 of the CRPC के अंदर. Now presidency magistrates have been replaced as a metropolitan magistrate. In the city of Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, earlier they were presidency magistrate. These are presidency towns under the East India Company. Now the section ought to have been changed, not amended, not done. So they are known as a metropolitan magistrates, or area where the population of the area is more than 1 crore. They are known as but they are still known as a presidency, chief presidency magistrate. No problem. Item number 3, check कीजिए, subclause 3. A probation officer in the exercise of his duties under this act shall, subject to the control of the district magistrate of the district in which offender for the time being reside. So the power of superintendence is given to the district magistrate, the collector, under whose direction the probation officer will be required to act. In the city of Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, the chief metropolitan magistrate, or the chief metropolitan magistrate may delegate the power to the collector in that regard, that who is the district magistrate, or the state government will delegate, or the High Court of Judicature, Bombay, or each High Court under Article 227 exercising supervisory power. They will do accordingly in that regard. Yeah, under the CRPC, not only the High Court is exercising power of superintendence, not only under Article 227 of the Constitution of India, even under the provisions of CRPC, that relevant section I am pointing out to you, section देख लीजिए आप, 484 मेरे ख्याल से 483 चेक कर लीजिए. 483, duty of the High Court to exercise continuous superintendence over courts of judicial magistrate. Section 483 is the power of superintendent, which says every High Court shall exercise its superintendence over the courts of judicial magistrate, subordinate to ensure that there is an expeditious and proper disposal of cases by the magistrate. So this section 483 CRPC should be read in conjunction with the Article 227 of the Constitution of India, by virtue of which every High Court exercises power of superintendence and control over the subordinate judiciary. Okay, ये हो गया. Then उसी के अंदर then we come back to section number probation officer. Prescribe is prescribe means prescribed by the rules made thereunder. So every state government and parliament has a right to make rules. Whether the state of Maharashtra has made rules, we'll see later on to that in that regard. Section 3 पे आ जाइए. Power of the court to release certain offenders after admonition. So this is the starting section after conviction is recorded in the CRPC, read with the Indian Penal Code for certain offences. The court, along with the provisions of section 360 CRPC, section 3 of the Probation of Offenders Act is invoked for the purpose of admonition releasing. Number 1, when any person is found guilty of having committed an offence punishable under section 379, that is 379, तो you know क्या हो गया? Yeah, isn't a theft? 380, theft in a dwelling house, 381, this is all related to theft, or 4404, 420 of the Indian Penal Code. So these are all offenses punishable up to 7 years, below 7 years, isn't it? Or any offenses punishable within the imprisonment for not more than 2 years है ये. यहाँ पे 2 years punishment, though the offenses may attract 7 years, अगर 2 साल की punishment magistrate ने दिया है, or with fine or whose under this Indian Penal Code or any other law or no other previous conviction is proved against him, and the court by which the person is found guilty is of the opinion that, having regard to the circumstances of the case, including the nature of the offense and the character of the offender, is expedient to do so, notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force, the court may, instead of sentencing him to punishment, release him on probation of good conduct under section 4, releasing him after due admonition. So the conditions which are attracted, number one, it must have been a trial which must have been conducted by the learned magistrate under section 379, 380, 381, 404, 420 of the Indian Penal Code. Though the punishment varies, it may be 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. 420 के अंदर maximum 7 years है. But the magistrate is not going to give maximum punishment. If he says that I am convicting the accused for a period up to 2 years term in the matter, see, one of the condition is that here conviction must have been recorded for not more than 2 years. It's the discretion of the court whether to record 1 day, 1 day's punishment, or 2 days punishment, 1 year, 2 years, up to 7 years. Because you know, a judicial magistrate, a metropolitan magistrate can give punishment up to 7 years. All of you know that, we have read it here. And judicial magistrate first class, second class के power भी देखे आपने, 1 year and 6 months. Accordingly, section 25, 26 check कर ले करेंगे. So when the punishment is given, awarded for 2 years or with fine, दोनों, which may run concurrently or which may run consecutively, invoking section 31 CRPC, under the Indian Penal Code or any other law. I mean, either the substantive law is IPC or it may be any other law dealing with the criminal offenses. Because there are lots of enactment containing criminal enactment. Income tax के अंदर भी, if you don't pay taxes regularly, you can be convicted. Cheating करेंगे तो पकड़ा जाएंगे. Chattel Act, Trespass Act, various acts के अंदर. And the number 2 condition, first condition, trial must have been under the Indian Penal Code or any other enactment for the offense under 379, that is a theft. Theft 380, theft in a dwelling house. 380N, again the theft committed by the accused person jointly, and 404 dealing with misappropriation, 420 cheating. ये सब offenses में अगर metropolitan magistrate ने conviction दिया है, उनको 2 years की award punishment किया है. Number 2, that is one. Number 2, the accused, this must have been the accused person's first offense. That means he has not been previously convicted by any other court. He is having a clean record earlier. उससे पहले नहीं, he must be a college student or maybe coming from a decent family background, और ये चोरी इसको मजबूरी करना पड़ा, whatever reason may be, first time offender proved against him. ये दो condition. Then number 3, magistrate must form an opinion. It must be the subjective opinion of the learned magistrate, subjective satisfaction, because he is the person who, while conducting a trial, he has watched very closely the demeanor of the accused person and witnesses, because he is closely examining. CRPC में पढ़ेंगे आपने, in the magistrate will closely watch the demeanor of the witnesses. That is very useful for evaluation whether the witness is to be believed or not, whether his evidence to be accepted or not, what is the nature of his offense, what is his character, what is his credibility, what is his reliability. ये आदमी के भरोसा कर सकते हैं, नहीं कर सकते हैं. So ये सब चीजें जानने के लिए the learned magistrate will form a subjective satisfaction whether he is justified in invoking Probation of Offenders Act. दो condition हो गए वहां पे, punishment under 379, 380, 404, 420, and punishment ought not to have been more than for 2 years. Number 2, first time offenders. Number 3, that उसका character के बारे में भी देखिए, there's a nature of the offense. Number 2, 3, It is not only those illustration, they are not exhaustive, but similar offenses can also be included. Uh, the base of offenses can be brought into purview provided the offense is not awarded more than 2 years. Uska character of the offender. Number 3, this is the third requirement, character. Then expedient to do so. In the expedient mean, it is necessary in the interest of justice. The justice, equity, in good conscience, the common law principles of English law come into play here. Because judges are also human beings. They will not go everything by law, by statute book, by human conduct. Whether the man, a person has come to the court of law with clean hands, whether he has approached, whether he has suppressed any material fact, whether his conduct, his credibility is clean or not. ये देखने के बाद, then notwithstanding anything contained, irrespective of what is mentioned elsewhere. इसका मतलब in any other law, कुछ भी और लिखा होगा दूसरे law के अंदर, that is not material for the time being for. The court may, instead of sentence, court may say discretionary power of the court, which the court is not bound to. The court may exercise the indulgence. वो कोर्ट के ऊपर छोड़ दीजिए आप, उनकी मर्जी मजिस्ट्रेट साहब की, और आपको छोड़ना है नहीं छोड़ना है, आपको प्रोबेशन ऑफ ऑफेंडर्स में बेनिफिट देना है नहीं देना है, बट यू कैन नॉट कंपेल हिम, यू कैन नॉट टेल हिम माय लॉर्ड यू शुड डू दिस, नो. माय आपका application will be, I invoke your lordship's indulgence to kindly consider probation under section 4 having regard to the good character and the first time offender. I am simply requesting the honorable court to kindly release the accused on offender probation of offenders act. और प्यार से आप humility at my cut, your command should be there while making his application. Especially a lawyer's role is very important. If you are aggressive and if you are very brash and if you try to dictate to the court, the discretion will not be.
सर
क्या
हेलो
हुआ? हाँ जी
सर,
बोलिए.
एक सवाल करूं सर. अगर ये ट्रायल खत्म हो जाता है और वर्डिक्ट आने के बाद सेपरेट सूट फाइल करना मतलब सेपरेट एप्लीकेशन फाइल करना होता है या उसी में रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं हम?
उसी के अंदर जब जज साहब ने आपको क्या नाम सेंटेंस प्रोनाउंस कर देंगे जजमेंट के बाद कि आई हियर बाई डायरेक्ट यू टू अंडरगो पनिशमेंट फॉर 2 years. क्या? The accused is convicted of the offense of cheating. The accused is hereby convicted of the offense of theft and a dwelling house under section 380. वो करने के बाद the judge sahab will ask you, what do you want to say on the awarding punishment? वो awarding punishment के साथ में, that is a request you can make. It's a penultimate submission of a lawyer. My lord, I am invoking your lordship's indulgence in that event to grant me. First your argument will be, my lord, the prosecution has not proved the case beyond reasonable doubt. The accused person is entitled to be acquitted. There is no evidence to link him, but the magistrate may reject your prayer for being released, that he has not committed the offense. There must be a clinching evidence. There will be conviction. You will not be acquittal. They will not be acquittal mean bari nahi ho sakte aap. So when conviction is recorded, court pronounced kiya, you are required to go for 2 years, then you get up and say, my lord, in that event, you make a written application, keep it ready, or oral application kare. I am therefore beseech my lordship's indulgence, honor's indulgence, the honorable court's indulgence to invoke your powers under section 4. इस आदमी को probation of offender दीजिए, पहली बार गुनाह किया है, ये उसको गलती का एहसास है उसको, he is sorry for it, what he has done, and he may be released on probation of good character, and he will give undertaking to the honorable court. He will not commit any such offense or any other offense. He will behave himself. And उसका एज देख लीजिए, टेंडर देखिए, फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, स्टूडेंट है, पढ़ने वाला है, छोटी उम्र का है, टेंडर एज में भी 19, 20, 21 years, just about he was a minor था earlier. माइनर बनने के बाद 18 तक he can't be prosecuted, 19, 20 होगा, टेंडर एज है. ये सब बोलने के बाद you have to पत्थर को आपको मोम जैसा पिघलाना है. तो is a role of a lawyer. Please note that it is your role as a young lawyer will play before the magistrate. Then the magistrate, being impressed by your argument, he will pass the order, release him on probation of good conduct under section 4 after due admonition. Admonition का मतलब आपको एक प्यार भरी धमकी देंगे उनको, एक reprimand देंगे. एक reprimand का मतलब एक you must be regretful what you have done. Give an undertaking to the court that you will not repeat the offense, you will not do such act in future, that you will behave, you will be a good citizen, हाँ, और काम नहीं करेंगे. इट्स ऑल्सो बोलती है यू शुड बी रिमोर्सफुल. इंग्लिश लॉ के अंदर रिमोन्स्ट्रेटिंग बोलते हैं उसको, यहाँ पे इंडिया में रेप्रीमांड भी बोल सकते हैं आप. रेप्रीमांड करने के बाद ये हो सकता है प्रोबेशन ऑफ एडमोनिशन भी कह सकते हैं. सो दीज आर ऑल एक्सप्रेशन विच आर यूज. तो गलती माफ कीजिए, हिंदी में साफ साफ गलती होगी माफ कीजिए, क्षमा चाहता हूँ. ये क्षमा की भीख है. आई beseech my lord's indulgence to forgive me. This is the forgiveness is sought is here. Now explanation पे आ जाइए. For the purpose of this section, previous conviction against a person shall include any previous order made against him under this section or under section 4. So यहाँ पे in order to invoke section 4 आपको previous conviction नहीं होना चाहिए. कहीं भी conviction under the same offense or any other law should not be there. You must be of a clean character, then only you can approach the court. Okay, समझ में आ गया. सेक्शन 3 किसी को सवाल पूछना है पूछ लीजिए. आई एम ट्रैवलिंग नाउ टू सेक्शन 4. सो एक सर्कमस्टेंसेस हो गया है. नंबर 4 पे आ जाइए. पावर ऑफ द कोर्ट टू रिलीज सर्टेन ऑफेंडर्स ऑन प्रोबेशन ऑफ गुड कॉन्डक्ट. ये गुड कॉन्डक्ट हो गया, ये रिलीज है. नंबर सी, when any person is found guilty of having committed an offense not punishable with death, देखिए, or imprisonment for life, and the court by which the person is found guilty of the opinion that having regard to the circumstances of the case, including the nature of the offense and character of the offender, is expedient to release him on probation of good conduct, when notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force, the court may, instead of sentencing him at once to any punishment, direct that he be released on entering into a bond with or without sureties to appear, receive sentence when called upon during such period not exceeding 3 years, as the court may direct, and in the meanwhile to keep the peace and be of good behavior. A little more stringent है. Section 3 is little more liberal for a lighter punishment. और यहाँ पे ये punishment, ये section 4 is included for a person who is convicted, punished, except for death sentence के लिए, life imprisonment के लिए. Because where life imprisonment के लिए punishment is a death punishment है, life imprisonment नहीं है. यहाँ पे maybe 10 years punishment. Maybe attempt to murder the case में 7 years punishment है. Attempt to murder charge fail हो गया, और maybe convict हो गया आप, और attempt to commit abetment of a suicide, कुछ भी करेंगे आपने, वैसे offenses punishable, not punishable for about 10 years. Still you have been convicted. The court may take into consideration your conduct, your behavior, and court may again release you on a probation of a good conduct, provided the magistrate or a session judge was of the opinion that during the course of the conducting of a trial your behavior was good and you performed very well, and you were not a hostile person and you did not have any animosity. चलो आपको एक चांस देंगे, यहाँ पे चांस स्ट्रिक्ट देंगे, direction that you must maintain peace and good behavior and you are required to enter into a bond. यहाँ पे बॉन्ड भी देना पड़ेगा आपको. डॉन में बिफोर मेकिंग एंड योर कोर्ट शैल टेक इनटू कंसीडरेशन द रिपोर्ट ऑफ द प्रोबेशन ऑफिसर. तो ये सेक्शन 4 इन्वोक करने से पहले द लर्नेड जज, मजिस्ट्रेट और ए सेशन जज or even the high court will take into consideration the report of a probation officer who is appointed by the state government. अभी पढ़े हमने probation officers are appointed under section 13. State government or the state high court or the collector appoints it. तो उसका रिपोर्ट मांगेंगे. तो ये आदमी के क्या एंटीसीडेंट हैं, इसका क्या बिहेवियर है, इसकी कोई फैमिली है क्या, माँ बाप हैं क्या, बीवी बच्चे हैं क्या, ये सब देखने के बाद see they provided the court shall not direct the release of offender unless it is satisfied the offender or his surety, if any, has a fixed place or board or regular occupation in the place with the court exercises jurisdiction over which offender likely. So the court must be satisfied. जो आदमी को छोड़ रहे हैं बॉन्ड पे, इसका he is a man with social, he has a connection with society. He has a firm roots in society. इसके माँ बाप हैं, इसके भाई बहन हैं, इसके पास प्रॉपर्टी है, इसके पास जॉब है, and he will not run away anywhere and go and commit another offense. जो जिम्मेदार आदमी है, जो और को जो श्योरिटीज भी देने वाले, जो क्या नाम है, दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल पीपल, the court will take into consideration in those aspects and enter into the bond in the matter. Subclause 2 देखो, making the court shall take into consideration report of the, so probation officer का report देखा जाएगा. Number 3, the inquiry officer probation, he will make inquiry about your family background. आपके माँ बाप कौन थे, आपके भाई बहन कौन है, आपके एम्प्लॉयर कौन थे, आपके बीवी बच्चे कौन है, वेदर ये पुलिस स्टेशन में इंक्वायरी होगी आपके बारे में, नेबर को पूछेंगे ये आदमी का क्या रवैया था, हाउ वाज हिज बिहेवियर, हाउ डिड ही ट्रीट, they may go to school, whether he went to school, whether he went to college, what are any adverse report, वहां पे कोई कंप्लेन, कोई शिकायत है, ये सब चीजें जनरल बिहेवियर देखा जाएगा. नाउ आइटम नंबर 3 चेक करें, 4 पे. When an order under subform is made, the court may, if it is of the opinion that in the interest of the offender and the public it is expedient to do so, in addition pass a supervision order directing that the offender shall remain under the supervision of the probation officer, name and the order during such period, not being less than 1 year as may be specified therein, and may such probation order impose such condition and deem necessary for the due supervision of the officer. So if the offense committed is of a serious nature, for example attempt to murder, भाई भाई का कत्ल करने गया, प्रॉपर्टी डिस्प्यूट हो गई, isn't it? The court बाद में took a view that having regard to the family history, animosity, and he can be given probation, and उसको probation officer के पीछे लगा दिया जाएगा कि at least 1 साल के लिए to see his whereabout, whether he is going anywhere, कहीं जा रहा है, काम पे जा रहा है, ड्यूटी पे जा रहा है, to commit a crime. So like हवालदार is always following you for 1 year तक देखता रहेगा, आपको निगरानी करते रहेगी आपकी गवर्नमेंट है कि whether you are a person who is not obeying the direction, who is not disobeying the direction of the court in that regard. Then item number 4 पे आ जाइए. The court making supervision under 3 shall require the offender before he is released to enter into a bond with or without sureties, to observe the conditions specified in the order, and such additional condition with respect to resident abstention from into intoxication or other matter as the case may be, having regard to the particular circumstances, considering fit to impose for preventing repetition of the offense or the commission of the offense by the offender. So court ये भी हिदायत देगी, look here भैया, we are giving you a probation for a period of 1 year for having committed the offense. Of course you have been convicted, but having regard to your age and the circumstances you are placed in, we would like to give you a chance to improve. तुम्हारे पीछे probation officer रहेगा. Look here, you will not be associating with criminals, you will not be going, you will not be consuming liquor or narcotic drugs, कोई भी गलत चीजें नहीं करेंगे, आप ये करेंगे तो दोबारा you will be brought back and put into jail. समझे ना, ये सब कंडीशन लिखा लेंगे उनसे. 2 witnesses भी साइन करेंगे, respectable people in the locality, yes we vouch for him and I am his uncle or his friend or his neighbor, his father was my good friend and he is my good friend, and I stand surety for his behavior. And if his again if his behavior is back to square one, the surety given by the person will be stand forfeited. It may be 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 1,000, 2,000, जो भी अमाउंट दे गवर्नमेंट को चले जाएगा. आइटम नंबर 5 पे आ जाइए. The court making a supervision order under sub-rule 3 shall explain to the offender the terms and conditions of the order, and shall forthwith furnish 1 copy of the supervision order to reach to the offender of the sureties if any, the probation officer concerned. So ये order pass करने के बाद the court will furnish a copy to the offender as well as to the officer concerned. Look here, this is what the condition order the court has passed, which may be considered in this regard. Okay. So, anybody has any question in section 4? बताइए. No, before we shift to हाँ.
सर अंडर सेक्शन 3 and 4 कोई एज का क्लॉज है क्या? मतलब सर obviously if the accused is under 21, the court will be more lenient. Yes. But if the accused is above 21, so sir, what will be the approach of the court under section 3 and 4?
Age is not a bar. Age is not a bar. Please note that age is not a bar. You may be 75 years old, 65 years old. समझे ना? I gave you an illustration that way, having regard to your tender age. But you may be a good person of the age of 50, 60, 70. It may be a first time offender, you'll be released. There is no bar. Age is not prescribed here. Age is
So
not a condition. What is condition precedent? You're a first time offender. Number two, your behavior is good and you are a person who is going to reform yourself, and you will give undertaking that you will not commit the offense again. Samjhe na? In the case of number three, it is a punishment must have been awarded for 2 years. In the case of section 4, a punishment must have been awarded not about 10 years. Life imprisonment nahi hoga, death
So, sir,
penalty nahi hogi.
yes, sir.
Samjhe na?
So, age is not a bar, and
Age is not.
nature of the offense is also not a bar.
Yeah, nature of the offense is a bar that under section 4, death and imprisonment for life are excluded. Somebody who has committed 302 murder, he may not be invoked under section 4. Somebody who has been convicted for life imprisonment, दिया गया उसको 14 years and above,
Okay.
he will not be able to invoke section 4. ये दो बार हैं. Okay, please note that.
Okay.
Now
Thank you.
come back to section 5, please. Section 5 पे आ जाइए अभी. Power of the court to require release of offenders to pay compensation and cost. A third situation है, ये पैसा देने का, हाँ पैसा पे करो. Like the earlier cases where plea bargain हो गया ना, 265A to L के अंदर plea bargain cases, ये section 5 में आ जाइए आप. Power of the court to require release of offenders to pay compensation and cost. The court directing the release of an offender under section 3, the court directing release of the offender 3 or section 4 may, if it think fit, make the same time further order directing him to pay, number 1, compensation as the court thinks reasonable for the loss, injury caused to any person by the commission of the offense. यहाँ पे आपने पढ़े ना, victims compensation पढ़ चुके हैं, section 253, 254 खोल लीजिए आप. the CRPC के अंदर वो प्रोविजन भी है, सेक्शन which is the relevant section for compensation. Victims compensation भी है, देखो आप.
sir, 250.
Compensation for the accused 250, और एक भी है, reasonable cost. Victims compensation भी चेक करो आप. पढ़ाया था आपको मैं. 250 एक है, सेक्शन 250 आ गया, अंडरलाइन करो, और दो सेक्शन पढ़िए. Victims compensation which has been amended in the year. एक मिनट, 257 300. एक मिनट, आवाज क्यों नहीं आ रही बेटा? देखो आवाज आ रही है अभी?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
मेरी आवाज कुछ धीमी होगी, देखो.
Perfectly fine.
या देखिए क्या, देन 357 ऑर्डर टू पे कंपेंसेशन देख लीजिए आप. 357 ये भी, यहाँ भी याद रख लीजिए. 357 के बाद 357A भी होना चाहिए, दैट इज विक्टिम्स कंपेंसेशन. 357A 209 में आया. ये ऑल सेक्शंस यू शुड रिमेंबर इट बाय हार्ट. 357A 250 357 357A याद कर लीजिए. रेड विद सेक्शन 5. ये सब कंपेंसेशन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट वाला के लिए. नाउ लेट अस रीड सेक्शन 5. Compensation, no, while passing order under section the provisions of section 3 and 4, ये additional term and condition the court में से pay compensation, ये is also, this compensation clause is also there in the plea bargain. Plea bargain भी खोल लीजिए आप. 265A 265 वो भी लिख लीजिए आप. 265A से लेकर 265L, L for London, 265KL, yes, 265L to L. इतने सेक्शन देखिए भाई. 250 आ गया, 357, 357A, 265A and section 5 of the Offenders Act. They are all to be read in conjunction with each other, should be given a harmonious interpretation. by the court and the parties while awarding compensation. Now, see, the compensation for loss and injury caused to by any person, commission of the offense. B, such cost of proceeding as the cause may think reasonable. Now, normally इसमें होता है motor accident tribunal cases में cases falling under section 304 A and B, where Salman Khan ने 4-5 लोग को मार दिया, isn't it? He awarded substantial compensation. He paid in crores. The court, he has paid, he has deposited, and many courts do that here. In one of the Delhi case, the BMW famous case, one of the senior advocate, unfortunately, who was colluding with the other side, demanding 2 crore for his fees, who was sacked from the Supreme Court, taken contempt action. You will be reading that case. That was the BMW famous case. वो भी ऐसा ही bargain हो गया था. Unfortunately, advocate should not become party. A very senior advocate practicing in Supreme Court, आप पढ़ेंगे, शर्मनाक मामला है. That gentleman, he phoned up to the other side, मैं आपकी मैटर सुलह करा के दूंगा, मेरी फीस 2 crore देना, which is a unprofessional, unethical, an unpardonable act on the part of any advocate, much less on the part of a senior advocate. And he is not worth being called an advocate, and he has been rightly sacked by the Supreme Court. मुझे नाम भी लेने शर्म आती है उसका, अच्छा लगता नहीं. He belongs to my legal community, very unfortunate case. आप देख लीजिए, वो है, बाद में डिस्कस कर लेंगे. I do not derive pleasure in running down any advocate or any judge. मजा नहीं आता, लेकिन ये शर्मनाक हादसा हुआ. Yeah. B, cost of the compensation proceeding, things reasonable. Number 2, the amount ordered to be paid under subsection 1 may be recovered as a fine within the provisions of 386, 387 of the code. Now 387 the खोल लीजिए, 387, 386 and 387 क्या कहता है, ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है आपको. थ्री 386 पहले देख लीजिए. Yeah. 386, power of the appellate court. After perusing the record and hearing, appellate court appears, public prosecutor appears the case under 377, 378. The appellate court may find there is no sufficient ground for interfering, dismiss the appeal, or may, in appeal, may the acquittal version such direct the inquire so and so made appellate court. This is the power of the appellate court to pass an order, of course. 387 में judgment of the subordinate appellate court. देखिए 387 के अंदर the rules contained in chapter 27 as the judgment of the criminal court original jurisdiction shall apply so far as be practical the judgment of appellate court to the session and court. So the trial court's judgments are continuation of the appeal, and appellate court can also exercise such power in the matter. So not only the trial court, even the revisional court or appellate court, while hearing the appeal or convicting or setting aside, can pass this order. The power diya gaya because the appellate proceedings are continuation of the proceedings of the trial court. Rightly so. Number 3, the civil court trying a suit arising out of the same matter for which the offender is prosecuted shall take into account any amount paid for recovery and compensation under one awarding damages. So तुमको under the law of tort, the remedy is there to file a proceeding for a malicious prosecution or injury caused by to the victim and to the accused. Both the parties can file it. If a person has been acquitted, he can file a suit for malicious prosecution. A person who is a victim can move the high court or a civil court or a district court for maximum compensation under the law of tort. For mental torture agony. There is no bar under the law of tort. A common law remedy is available to you. You can ask for hundreds of crores of damages. Please note that. Whereas the magistrate and criminal court's hands are, they will only award limited amount. It may not be running into big amount. A civil court like the High Court of Judicature, Bombay, Delhi High Court, any other high court in India, exercising the ordinary original jurisdiction, or a district court exercising unlimited jurisdiction. You can file a suit under the law of tort and file a proceeding for recovery of the any amount. So the civil court will take into consideration normally the judgment of the criminal court, civil court are not, they don't consider. But in the matter of compensation, it is purely a matter of civil nature. The civil court will take into consideration the punishment awarded. तो इसी का मतलब ये हुआ सेक्शन 5 के अंदर damages compensation is the additional remedy which is granted to mitigate the hardship, the injury cause, the cause to the other side, which is very important, a laudable step. Section 250, 357, 57A, these are enacted to achieve this laudable object, and to section 265A to 265L relating to plea bargain are also or in conformity with the same provision of section 5 of the Probation of Offenders Act. So, anybody want to ask any question before I shift to section 6? देख लीजिए. Section 6 पे आ जाऊंगा अभी मैं. Yeah. Section 6 पे आ जाइए. Restriction on imprisonment of offenders under 21 years of age. देखिए यहाँ पे नौजवान, young, very young offenders, उनके लिए special treatment दिया गया है. When any person under 21 years of age is found guilty of having committed an offense punishable with imprisonment but not with imprisonment for life, the court by which the person is found guilty shall not sentence him to imprisonment unless it is satisfied that, having regard to the circumstances of the case, including the nature of the offense and the character of the offender, it would not be desirable to deal with him under section 3 or 4, and if the court passes any sentence of imprisonment on the offender, he shall record the reason for doing so, for the purpose of satisfying itself whether it will be desirable to deal with section 3 or 4 with the offender referred to in section 3. The court shall call for the report of the probation officer and consider the report, if any, and any other information available relating to character and physical mental condition of the offender. So यहाँ पे a slight indulgence is given to an offender who is under the age of 21 years of age. He is not treated on par with the other offenders. Court like to see that here he is a first time offender. If he is not fitting under section 3 and 4, the court would like to give more leniency towards him, calling for the report of the probation officer. If the court का discretion, the terms will be more beneficial to him under section 6. Okay. That is, his age is a tender age. He may be a student who has committed the offense for the first time, and he has come from a good family background. In a spur of the moment, he has committed the offense for circumstances, and his character has been impeccable and demeanor was good during trial. Of course, he has been convicted. The court will call for the report. Certain lesser strict terms will be imposed than compared to section 3 and 4. ओके, ये अपेलेट कोर्ट को भी पावर है एंड ट्रायल कोर्ट को भी पावर है, रिविजनल कोर्ट को भी पावर है इन दिस मैटर. ओके, सेक्शन 7 पे आ जाइए अभी. Report of the probation officer to be confidential. The report of a probation officer referred to section 2 and 4 and 2 and 6 shall be treated as confidential, provided that the court may, if it thinks fit, communicate the substance thereof to the offender and may give him an opportunity of producing such evidence as may be relevant to the matter stated in the report. So, like the report of a police officer under section 172 police report is confidential, the accused at the investigation stage cannot ask for it. Confidential information cannot be sought like under the Indian Evidence Act section 126, 127, they deal with the privileged communication. And the government of India can take, these are confidential reports, we cannot be divulged. Like under the Arbitration Conciliation Act, the report of a conciliator is a confidential report which is sent to the court of law. It may not be given to the parties. So similarly, under section 7, the report of the officer, probation officer who has been appointed by the court is confidential. It will be given up in seal envelope to the court. The court will peruse इसके बारे में क्या लिखा है उन्होंने. Can I invoke section 3, 4 or 7 of the 6 of the probation offenders that this man is entitled to be given probation of offenders benefit दूं या नहीं दूं, अगर रिपोर्ट अच्छा रहेगा तो कोर्ट विल से yes I am granting you, खराब रहेगा तो the court can tell him by certain things are not in your favor, so that he may be in a position to go and approach the higher ups. Maybe he may approach the constitutional court under article 226 of the 226 Constitution of India or 482 from the High Court. If there is no provision for appeal in that regard, he can go to the constitutional court or may approach the state government for rectification of the order. These are all given safeguards given, because the report is confidential, but he can only be given communicate the substance. The magistrate can tell him, देखो भाई तुम्हारे बारे में रिपोर्ट खराब आया है, तुमने कन्विक्शन होने के बावजूद भी you were found taking drugs, you went to the pub, you were intoxicated, you had a quarrel with your inmate and friends, बाद में आपका टेस्टिंग करने के बाद मालूम हुआ कि आपने शराब भी पी थी और आपने मैंड्रेक्स टैबलेट भी लिया था नशे में, नार्कोटिक ड्रग्स भी. इन हालात में आई डोंट थिंक I would be in a position to invoke Section 4 against you. What do you want to say about it? These are the confidential reports which are normally not disclosed at the investigation stage. कल देखो मालूम हो गया, कल सुप्रीम कोर्ट में वो बिल्डर के खिलाफ DRI submitted report to the court of the Justice Chandrachud's court, and the lawyer said, I want the report, I want to see the report. And the court rightly declined. At this is an investigation stage, you cannot ask for the report of the DRI. Isn't it? Accused person has no right to ask for the confidential report which may be adverse against him. That is the reason. Yeah. कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो पूछ लीजिए 7 में, 6, 7 में. I am jumping to 8 now. Variations of conditions of probation. How modification करने का ऑर्डर को कंडीशन कोर्ट ने आपके फेवर में कर दिया. Subsequently variation क्या? If on the application of a probation officer, any court which passes an order under Section 4 in respect of any offender is of the opinion that in the interest of the offender and the public, it is expedient or necessary to vary the conditions of the bond entered into by the offender, it may any time during the period when the bond is effective vary the bond by extending or diminishing the duration thereof. However, it shall not exceed 3 years from the date of the original order, or by altering the condition thereof, by inserting additional condition therein. Okay, provided that no such variation shall be made without giving the offender and surety or surety is mentioned, the bond and opportunity of being heard. Number 2, if the surety refuses to consent to any variation proposed to be made under 1, the court may require the offender to enter into fresh bond. If the offender refuses to fail to do so, the court may sentence him for the offense for which he was found guilty, notwithstanding anything contained herein above contained. The court which passes an order under Section 4 in respect of the offender may, if satisfied on application made by the probation officer that the conduct of the offender has been such as to make it unnecessary that he should be kept any longer under supervision, discharge beyond bonds entered to him. So this is a Section 8 permits variation of the initial terms and condition or modification of the terms and condition, both pro and against. First, I will take how it is against. The court may take up the plea that the court was pleased to give direction in the direction to the accused. He will not be visiting so and so areas in Mumbai, and he will be back home by 7 p.m. So the officer may say that he has been visiting pubs and he is visiting playground and he is creating nuisance, and direction may be given that may be extended from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. He must be directed, or maybe 5 p.m. He may not be allowed to go so and so places. He has been allowed to go 10 places, that may be reduced to 5 places. Or he may be confined to go to his college and school and his mother place and should not be permitted to go. It's like a temporary externment which is permissible under the Bombay Police Act, under any act. Your liberty is curtailed by the following the due process of law to a certain extent. And you will not be allowed to meet the victim. You will not be allowed to harass anybody, talk to anybody. Okay. Certain terms can also be varied if the conduct of the accused is good. The bond is for a period of 3 years. The officer may say that this gentleman is of a good character and he is improving day by day. He is not creating any nuisance. He is not committing any offenses, and he is a much improved person now. The bond period may be reduced from 3 years to 1 year or 2 years. It is no need to keep a watch vigil on him for 24 hours. I may be allowed to keep a vigil on once in a week or twice a week. There are two sureties. If one surety is sufficient. If surety is not agreeable to the earlier first term for extension, the court will tell him discharge the surety and bring a new surety. If you are not building, we can't help it. And he will be told you bring new sureties. So these are variations passed by the court. Like an order is passed under section 125 of the CRPC for maintenance. Variation is passed order depending upon how much money is required by the wife and child to be maintained. So variation is passed. Like amendment is done under the CPC under Order 6 Rule 17. Pleadings can be amended from time to time depending on the new facts have been gathered, new materials come on record. So CRPC के अंदर certain provisions permit you variation. Normally there is no provision for review, there is no provision for amending the provision, but certain provisions are there. Section 127 is an exception. Now here section 8 in the Offenders Act is a variation. Otherwise the CRPC does not permit you, the magistrate or a court, to review the proceeding which you end. Section 362 आपने पढ़े हैं. Under the scheme of the section 362, the court not to alter the judgment. पढ़े हमने ना, isn't it? Save as otherwise provided by this court or in the law for the timing. No court, when it is signed, the judgment final order shall alter, review the same except clerical ethical mistake. But the High Court under 482 can do that. Magistrate and session judges do not have power to alter. But here there is a specific provision for alteration, variation. That is section 8 of the Probation of Offenders Act, and section 127 CRPC also makes a provision for alteration, which I will again read it to you. Alteration in allowances. देखिए CRPC में similarly alteration and variation पले. Section 362 doesn't permit it. So you should remember these sections which are very important. Okay. Anybody has any question to ask me in section 8? Yeah. Section 9 पे आ जाइए अभी. Procedure in cases of offender failing to observe conditions of bond. So यहाँ पे breach हो जाएगी. If the court which passes the order under section 4 in respect of an offender, or any court which could have dealt with the offender in respect of his original, in respect of the original offense, has reason to believe on the report of the probation officer or otherwise that the offender has failed to observe any of the conditions of the bond or bond entered into by him, it may issue a warrant for his arrest, or may, if it thinks fit, issue a summons to him and his sureties, if any requirement, or them to attend before it such time as may be specified in summons. यहाँ पे court will tell him that you are not following the terms of condition. You have been told to not to visit particular areas. You have been told to come back home by 8 p.m. You are not coming. बात के 12 बजे आ रहे हो. You are visiting pubs and bars. You also given threats to the your victim who had lodged earlier complaint, and you are misbehaving. There is one more complaint against you. If that is so, the court will tell him, I would like to revoke the terms and condition and put you back in prison. For that purpose, before doing, the court may issue summons and warrant to the accused person. Okay. Yeah. Item number 2, the court before which an offender is so brought appears may either remand him to the custody until the case is concluded, or it may grant him bail with or without to appear before the court which makes so. So in such a scenario, he may be remanded back to the custody. I mean, he will be taken into custody, or he may be told here sureties may be discharged in the matter. समझे? Then he may be given a bail also, because the court is not inclined to continue the condition of bond which you are violating. The court will say that we are sentencing you and you undergo the sentence in the matter. Failure is the first time without prejudice, the genuine so and so condition, penalty not exceeding 50 rupees. The court may also impose penalty upon him. If the penalty is paid, the court may again, the court want to reassure and do warning, repeat the warning that you mend yourself. Reform yourself. If you don't reform, even after a recording conviction, giving you probation of offenders benefit, you are misbehaving, which is not permissible, will put you back in jail. So the court is trying to keep a vigil on him with a view to mend him and improve his behavior. Okay. Provision as to sureties, provisions of section 122, 126A, 405, 515, so and so of the code shall so far as may apply in the case of bonds or sureties given under the act. So you know that we had learned earlier the provision relating to bond. जी यहाँ पे सेक्शन सब लिखा दिया है. सेक्शन 122 हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था, dealing with the cases relating to bond, that is order giving security, imprisonment in default of security, वो पढ़े आप सेक्शन 122 के अंदर सीआरपीसी में. देख लीजिए 126 के अंदर आपने पढ़ा था अंडर सेक्शन 126, that is dealing with the order of maintenance of wives. If you don't maintain your wife properly, section 126 and 126A, procedure with regard to maintenance, that is also to be taken into consideration. Then 514, 504B, 514 is a CRPC में भी है, 50514 चेक करो. ओल्ड सीआरपीसी की बात कर रही हैं. 5114 तो है नहीं अभी से. Certain sections are redundant here. These are sections relating to bond. Please remember that here the court में sureties के लिए who can be discharged. Then 11 पे आ जाइए. Court competent to make order under this act, appeal and revision, and power of the court in appeal and revision. Notwithstanding anything contained in this code or any other law, an order on this act may be made by any court empowered to try and sentence the offender, namely the judicial magistrate first class, the judicial magistrate second class, but not executive magistrate, or the court of session and the high court being the court of appeal and revision. No to imprisonment, and also the high court or the court when the court comes before it on appeal or revision. So the matter comes to high court when it will come in revision under section 397 or an appeal under section 374. Okay. Notwithstanding anything contained in this code where the order under 3 and 4 made, the court trying the offender under the high court appeal shall lie to the which appeals ordinarily. So the terms and condition, the provisions which are applicable to the magistrate's court or mutatis mutandi, or applicable to the revisional court and the high court in the same manner. These are pari materia provision, means similar provisions contained in the act. Okay. Notwithstanding anything in the code where the order under 3 and 4 is made by the court. Yeah, वो आ चुका है. Number 3 पे आ जाइए. In any case where a person under 21 years of age is found guilty of having committed the offense, the court by which he is found guilty declines to deal with him under 3 or 4 and passes against him any sentence of imprisonment with or without fine from which no appeal lies or preferred. That notwithstanding anything contained in the code or any other law, the court to which the appeal ordinarily lies from the sentence, the former may either of its own motion on application made to it to convict or a probation officer call for and examine the record of the case and pass the order under thick fit. So if the matter has gone to the trial court ne reject kiya, then under the CRPC under section 374 say 372 onwards there are appellate provision, you know, that appeal from conviction 374 which lies to the high court and supreme court. Then the appellate court will try. If there no appeal is provided, then a revision 397 revisional court and 401 high court, they are the courts which can grant probation to the offender in that regard. The suo motu powers are given. because sometimes the offender may be a poor person, not able to engage a lawyer, or his lawyer may not be knowing the correct law. The court may suo moto can apply. The court को इतना power दिया गया. Okay. Yeah. Then removal of disqualification attaching to conviction. Notwithstanding anything contained in any other law, a person found guilty of an offence dealt with under the provisions of 3 and 4 shall not suffer disqualification, if any, according to the conviction offence under such law, provided that nothing in this section shall apply to person who, after his release under 4, is subsequently sentenced to original sentence. So, अगर दोबारा ट्रायल कोर्ट ने इसको वापस ले लिया after issuing notice, and that order has been challenged in the appellate court, the appellate court can release him in the matter here. That is what the meaning of the disqualification suffered by him can be officer. So section 13 पढ़े हमने, probation of offenders, the probation officers how appointed. So I won't again repeat it. Then come to section 14, duties of probation officers. You tell me the time, how much we can cover today. There are 29, कितने section है total? 19 section है. I think we'd be able to cover today. Time कितना हो गया अभी, कुमार?
8:10 p.m. sir.
So we can cover now for another half an hour. We can sit 9.
Yes, sir.
बैठेंगे?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Section 13 पढ़ लिया हमने. 14 में आ जाइए. Duties of probation officer. Probation officer shall, subject to such condition, restriction may be prescribed, by the rules. Inquire in accordance with the directions of a court into the circumstances or home surrounding of a person accused of the offence, with a view to assist the court in determining the most suitable method of dealing with him, and submit the report to the court. So how the inquiry is to be conducted? Inquiry by the inquiry of probation officer. He will decide it. That discretion is given to him. Number 1, supervise the probation and other person placed under the supervision, and whenever necessary, endeavor to find suitable employment. So it is the intention of the parliament and legislature, the people who are being convicted and under probation, placed under probation, उनको रोजी रोटी भी दिया जाए, isn't it? Even under jail condition, you are given jail. So employment is just a mandatory. It's a constitutional obligation of the state government under the directive principles of state policy to see to it that there is no concentration of wealth in the hands of few people to subserve the common good. Employment should be generated to everybody. That is the aim and object of our constitutional scheme. Then number C, advise and assist the offenders in payment of compensation costs ordered to the court. Advise and assist the offenders in payment of compensation or costs ordered by the court. So, agar he is unable to arrange for payment, try to advise him and assist the offender. Maybe borrowing the amount, maybe lending the amount, raising donation, or the probation officer plays a very crucial role to see that ultimately the offender is brought to the mainstream of the society, and he becomes a gentleman and he is reformed. Okay, then advise and assist such cases in manner as may be prescribed by a person who have been released under 4. So the probation officer acts like a godfather. He is not a police officer, he is a godfather, he is a well-wisher. His duty is to see that the welfare of the offender is paramount in his discretion. He is not a vindictive person to punish. He is his friend, he is a well-wisher. That is what he has to advise and assist him. See how beautifully it is couched. Perform the duties as may be prescribed under the law. 15 पे आ जाइए. Probation officers to be a public servant. Every probation officer and every judge, so and so shall be deemed to be, they are brought under article section 21 of the Indian Penal Code and par with government servant, judges, police officer, because they are performing a public duty. They are insulated from attack from the public. You cannot file wrong cases. So in discharge of the bona fide cases, if they are doing some wrong, unintentionally you cannot haul them to court of law. You cannot file unnecessary litigation. So that means if you want to file a criminal case against the probation officer, you need to take the permission of the government, isn't it? Competent authorities. Otherwise, you cannot do. Even a civil case, you want to file it for damages, you cannot normally do without satisfying the terms and condition. I mean, don't harass the government servants who are discharging their official function. They should be allowed to function in a normal way without being under any compulsion or any strain. Okay, 16 में आ जाइए. Protection of action taken in good faith. No suit or other legal proceedings shall lie against the government or any probation officer, other officer appointed under this act in respect of anything which is in good faith done, intended to be done in pursuant of the act or any rules or order. So CRPC के अंदर भी है. A police officer investigating the crime, you cannot say file a case against him, isn't it? Section 173 में is insulated. Similarly, a judge is insulated. In every act, you will see that here every person, government servant, is insulated from unlawful attacks here in the matter. So you should not be harassing him unnecessarily, isn't it? Yeah. One section 156 2 check करें. No proceeding of a police officer in such a case should at any stage be called in question on the ground that the case was such officer was not empowered under this section. See, a magistrate empowered, so it is insulated by him. The protection has to be given to this man. Similarly, the probation officer must be given full protection. People cannot become vindictive and file criminal cases, civil courts. That means some safeguard must be given. They are discharging a very honorable duty. It's a thankless job. Many times they are doing free of charge. They are not doing it for a very reasonable amount. So you cannot be howling cases. That is why the safeguard is given here. You do not file cases against them unnecessarily, and you need the permission. Of course, somebody, a dishonest officer, you can go ahead and prove, take the sanction under section 197 CRPC, file a case. Civil cases, you have to give a notice under section 80 of the Code of Civil Procedure. So 2 months notice must be given claiming damages. Why you are claiming? Because the government should know exactly the reason what you are doing for, isn't it? Otherwise, the suit is not maintainable. These are the safeguards which are there mentioned in section 80 CPC, read with order 27 of the Code of Civil Procedure. ऊपर चुके हैं आपने. Okay. Then वो 197 CRPC for filing criminal cases. Yeah. Probation officer, they are public servant. 16 भी हो गया. 17 में आ जाइए. Power to make rules, state government may, with the approval of the central government, notification, official gazette, make rules to carry out the purpose. The power is given to the state government, and central government makes the rules for implementing the act, for giving effect to the act here, in particular without prejudice to the generality of the foreign powers. To rules may provide all any of the matters, namely appointing probation officers, conditions and service. Number 2, duties and probation officers, submission of report. Number 3, conditions for the purpose of section 13, payment and remuneration expenses of the officers. Any other matter, then all matters under the act subsection 3 are given here. Section 18 में आ जाइए. Saving of the operation of certain enactment. Nothing in this act shall affect the provisions of section 31 of the Reformatory School Act 1897. ये एक्ट आपको मिलेगा क्रिमिनल माइनर एक्ट आपके पास है. क्रिमिनल माइनर एक्ट चेक करो. इफ यू कैन टेक आउट कुमार, देख लीजिए आप आशुतोष. रिफॉर्मेटरी स्कूल एक्ट बच्चों के लिए. देन प्रिवेंशन ऑफ करप्शन एक्ट, द स्टार्टिंग. Then Juvenile Offenders School Board Act, now Juvenile Justice Act. So this act is in addition to and not in derogation of the act. Like the Consumer Protection Act under section 100 is in addition to, not in derogation. So these are additional act here. ये act के अलावा वो भी रहेगा. Like section 360 of the CRPC भी रहेगा, and section 3 and 4 of the Probation of Offenders Act can also be invoked in the matter. This is the meaning. Then section 562 of the code not to apply in certain cases. 562 to abhi nahi raha, that is a old CRPC, subject to provisions of 1862 CPC ceases to apply to states. This is you have to read the old act is now act of 1974. This is 360. Under the old act, section 360 was a section 562. 562 was under the old CRPC. Now that is now to be read as 360 of section 360 of 1974 present act. These are the this is a laudable objects of this section of this small statute, which is for the benefit of the accused person, because India is a signatory to the civilized society, the UN convention that we have adopted. We have adopted a system, a reformative system. Criminology में पढ़ चुके हैं आपने. And now death penalty sentence is being revoked by many countries. India is also signatory to the UN Convention. Maybe a time is not so far off where India will also, our country will also go ahead and revoke the death penalty, as was done by more than 170 countries so far, out of which 13 Asian countries have not done it. Yeah? It will happen. So reformative system एक चांस दीजिए इम्प्रूव करने के लिए उनको. They need not be convicted and become more dreaded criminals by virtue of being in jail. अगर आपको जेल में रखेंगे 15 साल, 20 साल, 10 साल, उसकी life will become miserable. He will be isolated from society. His life and liberty under Article 21 of the Constitution is violated. So he should be brought back and reform and bring him back as a good citizen and let him lead a normal life. That is the aim and object of this the beautiful act that is called Probation of Offenders Act. Okay, we have completed this to be ready along with section 360. And anybody has any question, please ask me. Today we have concluded the Probation of Offenders Act. Then I will then we'll take up tomorrow onwards, Wednesday, the Juvenile Justice Act. वो दोनों खत्म होने के बाद क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन मैं लेता हूँ लास्ट टर्म का, the last year के 1 or 2 question. The previous questions of 5-10 years I have settled in my previous lecture of last year, which you can say I will point out. I will request one of you and help my previous students to give those lectures. Dates मिल जाएंगे, they are on the net. वो देख लीजिए आप. We will only deal with after completion of the Juvenile Justice Act the question paper which was asked last time. Other पूरे 10 साल के question paper मैंने solve किया है, and I will not repeat again those lectures, and there is no need to burden the your time and waste your time. All are there on record. कुछ सवाल पूछना है किसी को, please पूछ.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, as you said that the act has to be interpreted harmoniously with the criminal procedure code.
Yes.
So it's fair to assume that the court also exercises its powers as for example, as a trial court, if under, for example, section 9 procedure, section 9 of this act is invoked, that the offender is failing to stick to the terms agreed. So the court can do inquiries, or like, will it collect evidence, or will it be like a summary order that the court will pass based on the report?
This is all summary orders. This is summary order. No trial will be held. It's a report of a probation officer is confidential. He will submit the report. It's all summary manner. They are not going to be recording of witnesses' evidence. It's all summary manner.
Okay. So, sir, then recourse will lie against these orders or not?
Which record?
Sir, will there recourse, for example, under revision to the High Court?
Right, you have a right to go to the appeal, and you have a right to file writ petition. You have a right to your writ remedy. Judicial review cannot be taken away under Article 226, 227, and Article 36 of the Constitution of India. And there are many petitions come before the court because that is always there.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir.
और कोई सवाल है किसी को पूछ लीजिए आप. Hopefully all of you understood this lecture. Okay, please, by tomorrow we will come back and deal with the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act of 2015. It's a beautiful piece, and I will be first dealing definition. I will connect you with the definition and the main section, or also the rules by a Bear Act, the latest Bear Act of 2019. Because the act is amended from time to time. 220 का ले लीजिए. A Bear Act having also rules and regulation. Please sir, complete rules भी है. Bear Act भी है इसके अंदर, section भी है, and rules भी हैं. Central rules भी है इसके अंदर. Rules of the year 20, adoption rules भी हैं. It's a beautiful act. Adoption, many communities don't allow. The Muslim, Christians and Jews में adoption allowed नहीं है. But under the Juvenile Justice Act, adoption is allowed. Every community can do adoption. Like the Hindu adoption में सिर्फ हिंदू adopt कर सकते हैं, isn't it? हामा के अंदर. The Muslims and Christian community do not adopt, but you have a right to go under this act. It's a beautiful social welfare legislation. which are enacted for giving effect to the some of the principles and provisions of Article 15(3) of the Constitution of India. That is, read Article 15(3), Article 39 E and F, and Article 45 and 47 of the Constitution of India. That is the aim and object of this act. This is an act to consolidate and amend the law relating to children. It's a beautiful act. Children who are in conflict with law will understand the definition, who are in conflict with law, and children who need their care and protection is beautifully explained. According to me, one of the superb and beautifully drafted legislation for the protection of children and giving them special treatment under Article subclause 3 of the 15 of the Constitution of India, read with Article 39, 45, 47, which will deal with, and also keep your Constitution of India Bare Act will deal with it. Okay. See you all when Wednesday 7 p.m. All the best, all of you.
Thank
Enjoy.
you, sir.